and I'm going to intermix. So the cream is also like a light type of cream. Try to bring my camera down so I can't really see it. I don't want to get it too close, but it's like light. It's not like a dark or a heavy type of cream. So what I'm going to do now that I have my liquid activator inside, I'm going to activate it. When you go to start turning it, it's kind of thick. So you have to be kind of cautious, careful. Stir, stir it, and mix it. You're just going to keep mixing it until it becomes creamy like whipped cream, not really whipped cream, like icing on a cake. That's how it's going to start to look, like icing on a cake. So I'm mixing, mixing, mixing. And I like to make sure I mix everything up because I'm going to use this whole jar on all this hair. So I like to just make sure that I have everything mixed up like I'm a blender and I'm blending everything together. Okay? So now what I'm going to do, take my comb, my plastic comb, and why you would use a plastic comb is because it will make it much more easier to clean afterwards than to use like a comb like this. Like you can use this side to part your hair, but I don't think that it really works better than this one. So I don't really use this one. But I will use this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to part into fours. Just straight down the line. The part really doesn't have to be straight. It just has to be a part. Everything is going to get permed. So I'm going straight down. Then once I do go straight down, then I'm going to go to the side. Okay. Get one of your sections, twist it up, and then you're going to pin it. Okay. Same thing. This section here, you're going to twist it. Pin it. This section over here, you're going to part it to your ear. Take this side, twist it, and then you're going to pin it. After I have done this to my whole head, what then I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my back wave because my hair in the back is much more thicker and coarse than the front of my hair. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and just start working the cream in to the back of my head. Once I have went ahead on and worked the process my whole head, I'm going to let it sit in my hair for maybe about 10 to 15 minutes, and that's because my hair, once again, is very thick and very coarse. Now, if your hair is not that much thick and not that much coarse, then you should not have to leave it in there that much longer. Also, there is a timetable within this instruction sheet that tells you how long to leave the perm into your hair. So you don't over process your hair and you don't have shedding of the hair, or your hair actually falls out. So like I said, they have instructions within this to tell you how to process your hair. But by me always doing my own perms and also knowing how long to leave my perms on, I do it the way I was doing it. The way I have always been doing it, should I say. Once again, this is not a professional. I am not a professional. This is just something that I do on my spare time that I enjoy doing. So you don't have to take my opinion or my advice, but it is what it is. Also, what I'm going to go ahead and mix up in here is the triple hydrating oil. I'm going to also add this packet within here. What this does is makes the cream a little oily like. It adds like a why when you, after you perm your hair and then you wash it, it don't leave your hair like a normal perm, where a normal perm leaves your hair dry and stiff like after I put this in my hair, after I put this in the perm and I mix it up and everything and I put my perm in, my hair feels great. Like some people need that extra conditioning to leave their hair like feeling like new. I don't need it because this right here alone makes my hair feels like that. So that's why I make sure that I add this within the cream and then I mix it. And then after I mix it, once I mix this in again, then I go ahead on and start working the perm within my hair. Okay. I use the popsicle stick to perm my hair. Sometimes I use my hands. I do the outside layers first. Oh, also, you could use to protect the outside of your skin. You could put Vaseline around your edges. I don't do it because I try my hardest not to get it on my skin. And if I do, make sure I get it off my skin immediately. So, this is how I work my primers. I go row by row until I get to the top. I try not to break like big pieces off. I try to make sure that it's nice and a nice size piece that I'm perming down. Because if you perm actually a big piece, then you're gonna have to go back and split it over again to make sure that the perm actually went through each each level that you went down. So I'm just going one by one and just perm the little section, bring it down. Simple as this. This is how you perm. And also, you don't comb your hair while you're perming your hair. That's a no-no. You perm your hair, don't not like do this with the comb to your scalp. That's irritating the scalp. So when you put the perm on your scalp or on your hair, and if the perm touches that area that you've been irritating, you're gonna feel like fire. And I'm quite sure you don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna keep doing this whole process all over and over and over. So from this side, now I'm gonna use my hand because I feel like I'm going a little too slow. Processing my hair. And I'm doing the same thing over and over. So after I do all this, then I'm gonna let it sit in my hair, like I said, for maybe about 10, maybe 10 to 12 minutes, so I can process. But before I do that, I go back around my whole head and then I straighten it. I take a comb and I actually go by piece and I straighten it, which means that I go around and I take the comb and I do this. and then I flatten it out. So which means that it leaves my hair straightened. All the new growth that's within my hair will be gone. Some people don't do that, and they still have the crinkling within the scalp. So I don't like that. I like my hair to be laid when I step out. I like to look nice. So the back has been processed. Now I'm going to go ahead on and do this side. And what I do is do the front first, like this. You can use the stick like this here. And just keep going all around your head until everything is processed.